What's up, y'all? Back with another one. Responsible Degenerate podcast. I'm your host, Robbie. That's my host, Mel. That's my host, Rolay. And we got the beautiful cway back. How you doing, cway? How you doing? It's been a minute. You've been busy. You know, you've been busy. Before we get to any topic, I need everybody to grab a drink. You know, you got a drink, Rolly?
No, I'm not celebrating.
We're not celebrating. We're not. I
have water.
I got that.
We'll take that.
That's fine. That's fine. I got good news.
I got some.
Good news.
I got my Popeyes.
All right, so look.
I got a Chick-fil-A. If anything, I don't trust you though.
We got some
I
good
don't trust
news.
you. I don't trust you.
We got some good news.
I don't trust you.
I got my drink. No, I ain't gonna show the name of it, but I got my drink. No, I got my little drink. You feel me? I want on the count of three, right? On the count of three.
See, now I'm good. I ain't drinking nothing.
Hold on. On the count of three, we're gonna celebrate. Well, on the count of three, we're gonna say Cancun.
See, this is what I say.
We on the Cancun.
All right, baby, we here.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. We all at Cancun. The bar to the left. If you wanna go to the pools to the right, Rolly. If you want, welcome to Cancun. You know, we've been here we've been here for a week. We've been here for a minute, so we know what's around here.
I let you slide. I ain't even going crazy. You talking about getting drinks out and shit?
I'm saying
I didn't think so.
Well, you've been in Cancun. You've been in Cancun since May.
I come to the Sky and the Aces. I'm not in Cancun.
Okay, so she got a point.
God, you halfway here. You halfway. You visited every now and then. Every now and then you stop by. Yeah, every now and then you stop by. Every now and then you stop by. Every now and then you stop by. You know, but what we got today? Today we got Lynx and Mercury matchup. We're gonna do WNBA Finals prediction. We're gonna talk about Indiana and the Aces, and we're gonna get into Phee was on that. Phee was whacking Cathy. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna get into Gino's statement that he talked about with the WNBA. But I want to get into Lynx and Mercury. I'm pretty everybody probably most likely had the Lynx beating the Mercury. I know we did. It's because it's like I thought we don't respect them, but when you see on paper, line them up, they're never the most talented. But they got the most heart. They play the hardest. They play together. They pop that Satu Kai AT gonna pop that in your face. So yeah, like I said, it didn't go how I thought it would go. You know, it actually went watching it unfold was wow, they really miss Degenerates. They really miss Degenerates. Even with Phee was there that game when the Mercury was whooping their ass. So we can't use the excuse that she wasn't there because when she was there, they was also getting their ass whooped. But for getting a ass whooped, you know. So I don't know who want to start it off. When I want to give y'all a take on how the series went. How do y'all think it will go?
Ladies first.
Cway, your floor.
Ladies first.
Wow.
Ladies.
Just the Lynx Mercury series, how I thought it was gonna go.
How you thought it was gonna go, and how it unfolded. Your thoughts. You can hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't anticipate the Lynx losing. I've watched the Mercury. They're an excellent team, but I've seen, the ups and the downs with them this season. But the way they brought it all together at the right time was just magical, and you really couldn't anticipate that. On top of the fact that Phee going down, Degenerate going down, I think that those two people going down made a huge difference, and they were able to really turn everything around. I think a lot of people didn't know that they were going to go this far because this is Ka from the Sky. We're seeing championship Chicago Sky with 2021 Ka. We're seeing some of the best basketball from Satu. And then AT always plays like this. And then DB, is always plays like this, right? So I just think we're seeing Ka back at where we've seen her before. And to see Satu just, raise her game up. it's understandable that people didn't have them because everything is just coming together at once. But I always say I never count out a team with AT on it. So
yeah. And DB,
yeah, I'm happy for them.
DB woke up that last game. She was stinking it up, and then the fourth quarter, she just went crazy. I was like, God damn. Man. And also, I want to shout out Sammy Whitcomb because, like, a lot of people, haven't really been putting respect on her name, but she been showing up.
She has.
She's been showing up.
That handoff.
Yeah, she's been showing up.
It's cash out every time.
She been showing up.
That handoff from AT.
Sammy go crazy.
3-point shot. She getting to the basket, which is surprising. Like she getting to the lane now. She got some speed. You like,
Sammy getting to it. No, I want to shout out Monique. Monique's playing. She's playing great defense. She might not be scoring, but she's playing great defense on whoever she's guarding. Her matchup is. But yeah, like it's and it was crazy to see Elena Smith get like played off the floor. Like she was horrendous this series, horrendous. Like, and like you said, Kai, even like Satu after that sticky she had game 1 against New York, she been riding high ever since. She's not taking horrible shots right now. She's attacking the basket. She's getting to where she wants to get to. You're not making her. No, I'm getting where I want to get to. You're not forcing me where I don't want to go. And I mean, I've been impressed with her. A lot of people give her flack because she kind of like doesn't always show up at the biggest moments. But this year, this last 2 series, she's been showing up. Like you said about Kai, like she back in North Philly. Like I said, she busting their ass. And she's talking to them. She's talking to them. Courtney, you gonna hit me? Yeah, Courtney, you gonna hear me? Natasha Cloud, you gonna hear me? Like we gonna go at it, And I think it's weak how the ref gonna call that technical foul. I think it was game 2 when I'm like, yo, bro, let them play, let the women play. Like what we doing? Like, but
there was no reason for that.
No reason for that. And Courtney just said like that in front of the official, and you ain't call nothing, but you called on Cobb.
Too sensitive. Let them play. Let them hoop. We want to see them compete. We understand it ain't nothing crazy.
This is the playoffs. This is what you pay to see.
Because I think it's a subconscious bias. When they see, I think the bias is that when women are jarring, we're mad, we're catty. They sometimes I think they forget when we're in the game mode. It's the same thing. We're talking
competitiveness. Everybody's competitive.
We're not mad at you.
Yeah.
Exactly. When we get off the floor.
It's love.
I could call you trash, huff, you weak as hell, you ain't got no handles. I can do all that on the floor, and we can go out to dinner after it. It's not an issue.
Facts.
It's not an issue.
I even like Bridget. Bridget was getting in Satu phase.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting. I'm like, oh, Bridget got that in her. I'm like, okay. Okay, Bridget.
She was popping. I'm like, yo,
Satu wasn't ready.
Yeah.
She like a little surprised. Like, oh, I didn't know she had that in her.
Yeah, Satu wasn't ready.
But Mel Rowley, what's y'all like take on after the series,
after I saw the first game, like I knew it wasn't gonna be an easy series. Let me just start right there. I knew it wasn't gonna be an easy series because I see how hard they played the Liberty, and I could tell that they wanted this. AT could feel this one. It felt right to her, so I could tell by how she was playing the game, getting her teammates involved, and not only was she like attacking the basket, she was attacking any matchup. It didn't care. It didn't matter who was on her, who was in front of her. She was gonna get to the basket, get to the line, and do what she could. So, but my take on it is that they just got outworked. They got outmatched. They got out-hard. They got out-hustled. It just looked like Phoenix wasn't here to play with them, and Minnesota act like it was destined for them this year. They thought the opportunity was already theirs for the taking, and they didn't. They took the foot off the gas pedal. To me personally, but I knew Degenerate was gonna be a big pickup. Losing her was detrimental. Not only did Kai really like destroy us, Satu, it was just like they just got everything they wanted to get. It was no resistance in any shape or form. And Phee going down, it was just the icing on the cake. So it looked like they had our heart from game 2. So it was like, y'all got it.
It took everybody hard.
It was like, y'all got it. Now, Courtney tried. When I seen the Tisha have a 0, a donut, and I'm like, man, it is what it is. Yeah, her having a donut in the stat sheet, I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. Y'all got it. I'm not mad that Phoenix won. I didn't want them to win for him to be able to say, well, we lost to the champs. I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that. But listen,
you say it too. You say it too.
They got to go win it now. That's all. Just go win it. Just go win it. But I'm just mad that Minnesota really they sold the bag, man. They folded. Like I didn't expect that from them. The way they were so professional all season. Regardless of Phee being there or not, I just didn't really expect them to pack it away that they did like they did. So I don't they even had the coach get suspended. I'm like, God, like nothing, like what's going on? Like they was like they was frazzled, man. They Phoenix did something to them. They did something to them mentally, worse than what the Liberty did. But they got it, man. I just hope they go and win it.
Please.
Yeah, man.
Please.
It's crazy because it's like, so cway, just as I chose Minnesota 3-2. And to be honest with you, I'm not surprised Phoenix beat them because I knew they were capable, but thinking that a team is capable versus a team actually doing is two different things. So, I felt like Phoenix could at least get two. I was like, nah, Phoenix ain't going to go out like that. Like, they got hard. They going back home. Like, regardless, even if they would have went down 0-2, I'm like, Phoenix is good to win 2 in a row. But I ain't going to lie to you. I feel like the series changed once they made that 20-point comeback in game 2. And just to remind people, that was with Phee on the court, right? Like, it's not like she wasn't there. Like, this happened in the same game Phee was on the court. And it was just like that second half, Phoenix was about that action. They clamped up. They tapped in. Yeah, that was like, yo, they showed intestinal fortitude. We're not going down without a fight. And once I saw that 20-point comeback, I automatically knew Minnesota in trouble, even with Phee on the court. Because I'm like, that's not only is that, like, that's a mental thing. Like, Minnesota had no business losing that game. And I'm not going to lie, even watching that game, I'm looking at Kayla McBride's body language. Like, everybody just seemed like in shock. Like they just couldn't believe that it happened. So once Phoenix was able to capitalize after the game, so I'm like, oh, Phoenix got the mental game. And then after that, it just seemed like everything with Phoenix started to click. And it just seemed like it's been a while since I've seen Minnesota press. So where they didn't really seem sure of themselves, like how we mentioned, Elena Smith, Lord have mercy. What happened to her? She was out of it. AT going to work, of course. Kalia Kappa tapping in that back. Satu getting downhill, hitting threes. It just looked like Phoenix was too much of a match for them. And then obviously, when Nafisa Kali went down, it's kind of like you kind of expected that Phoenix was going to be able to come out on top. But I'm not surprised that Phoenix won because regardless, they're always going to have a chance because they got some rough riders. They got some people in there that no matter what, like when it's time to go to war, you best believe they're going to have your back. So I'm not surprised at all with what I saw. And, even though they beat the Liberty, I'm not going to lie to you. Alyssa Thomas, to me, is one of my favorite players, and I feel like she's one of the most underrated players, one of the most underappreciated players in the W. So, to be honest with you, I'm happy that she's where she's at because she deserves it. Like, there's anybody that deserves a championship, it's Alyssa Thomas because I don't want people to give her flowers after she retires. Like, she deserves all of the love now because what she's doing is immaculate. This is Phoenix's their first season together, and they look good. They look good. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Phoenix for getting it done. And yeah, Minnesota it was just a tough one.
I ain't gonna lie, I need that. I don't know who her trainer is, but I need to get with them. That she played 40 minutes, and she not playing soft. She bumping 40
fast
minutes,
break up and down the court. And the ball's in her hands. Like she
don't look tired at all. Like I've never seen like huff and puff like nothing. She just looks like
nothing.
Same way like from.
So she.
Tell yo,
I need that. I need that secret stuff, man.
AT in Minnesota. I feel like all this year they had their eyes on just New York. So when New York lost in the first round, they kind of like.
That's how I felt with the Liberty.
They kind of
they was looking at each other. They was looking at each other.
Put up the gas like we ain't got them, and then once you punch them in their mouth, their team. Once you punch them in their mouth. They probably not gonna recover.
Yeah, they don't. That's why they needed Degenerates. They didn't have no dogs over there. They don't got no dogs over there.
You punch them in one time, bang, first shot. They're gonna start folding because like I said, Alana Smith. I don't know what happened to her. Like
Lord have
they
mercy.
got to a point where she couldn't even play. Like so that bench and what's the name? I don't know the girl at the bench. I don't know her name.
Jessica. That's not Jessica.
No.
Canova.
Yeah, with the K. Yeah. No, not Shepard. With the K. She from overseas somewhere.
Cordova.
Maria,
I don't know how to say it.
Somewhere.
I don't know how to say it. I know you're talking about Cordova.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
She was solid. Jessica Shepard, she interesting, man. Like, cause she does when Phee don't play, she turned into LeBron out there, bro.
She was wilding in that first half. That last game, she was wilding.
LeBron out there. He started wilding. I'm like, yo, she good. So if I had to ask y'all, right, who being that, let's say, yo, you good?
Oh, yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
Hold on. Did it fix?
No,
not sure.
No, still mad loud. Still hear it?
Nope. Damn, what happened? Hold on. I gotta leave and come back. Yeah, finish talking.
All right. So let's say next year we got a season, right? You know they do a little expansion draft and you protect 6. What 6 would y'all protect?
For Minnesota?
Minnesota.
What you think, cway? Yeah.
Pulling up the roster.
I'll go first. I think I'll protect Phee, of course. K-Mac, of course. Degenerate, of course. I'm gonna go Heidemann. I'm gonna go Elena. And I might go Shepard or the Mariah girl. I don't think I'll protect Bridget. I think she's replaceable, you know? Me personally, like I think you can find out Bridget anywhere.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm protecting Phee, Courtney.
Oh shit, my fault. Courtney. Damn, my fault. Damn, I forgot Courtney.
Courtney, Heidemann, McBride, because you're gonna get a lot for her, even if you didn't. Shepard and Degenerates.
So you let Bridget walk to it. All right.
Bridget and Elena.
Elena too. You, Mel?
Yeah. I'm going to go with, of course, the obvious Phee. Definitely Kayla McBride. Courtney Williams, because, I mean, Courtney Williams and Phee, they play really good together when they're locked in that pick and roll. You know, a lot of teams can't deal with that. I'm going to say Degenerates because I feel like I said, her impact was definitely missed in that series. Just from the standpoint of playing defense is also, you know, her improved offensive game. And then after that, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm keeping Natisha Hardeman.
Yeah,
I feel like Natisha Hardeman off the bench has looked really good. Like usually when Courtney Williams isn't playing well, there's usually not really a drop off from Natisha Hardeman, and they play really well together too. It's just they're pretty small. So when both of them are in the lineup, like how we saw against Phoenix, they're easy to attack. Kalia Copper is going off. Like, Courtney Williams on Kalia Copper. That's not a good defensive matchup at all. But you know, I rock with Natisha Hardeman. So that's the 5 I would.
Not 6. One more.
6? Okay, man.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No worries. Okay, so the last one. I'm gonna definitely go with Jessica Shepard. No disrespect to Bridget Carlson, because I just feel like you could find a girl that could shoot. Yeah, like
anywhere.
Find anybody. Yeah.
Rolly, if you had to pick 6 players to protect from the Lynx, who would it be?
6?
Yeah, 6 players.
Courtney, Phee, Degenerates, Kayla McBride. I like Jessica Shepard and Heidemann. I feel like Elena and Bridget. You can not probably find exact makeups of that player, like that archetype, but you can find something similar that can, you know, input they, you know, plug and play. But yeah, like those people that I named are essential to what they want to do. They want to run up and down. They play defense. They mismatch problems. So yeah, I'm good with that. Bridget and Elena, no disrespect. Y'all essential, but not as much as the other 6 I said. I feel like we could find people that could, you know, give us that production.
I agree. We all agree.
I was gonna say, I think Elena is a great player, but I think the reason why the Lynx, the Lynx the weakest spot for the Lynx is the 5 position and the 1 position. I think Courtney has done a phenomenal job playing the 1, but I feel like I would love to see her go back to the 2 or do more combo. just for in kind of the dire straight moments, she's looking for her shot, which a lot of times it works, but when it doesn't work, it can be a problem.
Yeah.
And so I would love to see the Lynx have a pure one. Like I know Heidemann is a one, but another pure one, maybe that would start or maybe can also come off the bench. And then a 5, because Nafisa's still an undersized 4. And I love Jessica Shepard off the bench. I think she's probably one of the best off the bench bigs you're gonna find in this league. But Nafisa needs a big 5 that can deal with the maybe even like if they had to go up against AT, if they had to be big bodies in the paint, they're gonna have to find a big old 5 for Phee.
Yeah, that was their problem last year. That's why when I seen they brought back. I mean, they did add Jessica Shepard, but besides that, they didn't really add nobody. They didn't add nothing. I'm like, yo, like how y'all trying to bring out the Liberty and
I was trying to get what's her name?
We got like 4, 6, 5, 6, like so like. Yeah, all right, and then look, they end up getting their ass whooped by AT and everybody else, man. And Elena couldn't even play. She unplayable. Bridget, I mean, she out there trying her best, but at the end of the day, like you're not giving us enough to make a difference. So
yeah, Elena's like a stretch big to me. Like she's more like the 4 spotter. I don't see when I look at Elena Smith, I don't think like big body. Defensive, like she's called defensive player of the year, but in terms of like banging down in the paint, I look at Jessica Shepard as somebody that is more that's kind of able to move people off their spots.
More of a pure 5.
Exactly. Elena Smith is more of like a knockdown shooter, pick and pop, occasionally made roll, but you know.
And you already got 2 of those. Like I feel like if the Lynx had a Bree Jones, if they had a Camila Cardozo. Like Bree Jones, Camila Cardozo, those are like the 2 that I would think like would actually make a big difference. Like everybody ain't got to shoot from behind the arc. I think that's the thing that we're thinking about right now. I don't really feel like that's what they need. They got a lot of people on the Lynx that can shoot.
Exactly.
I do think they need like a paint presence besides Phee. I do think so because when she missed a lot of getting time this year. You do need a different dynamic. You definitely do. I agree with that.
All right. Aces punched their ticket to the WNBA finals. They beat my fever. Well, they beat my foot. I mean the fever. They beat the. I'll read the text. I'll read the text. They beat the fever to advance to the WNBA finals. Last night, everybody was focused, and then I don't like the disrespect, man, on Jackie Young, man, because. Everybody was talking about just AJ last night, but did you not see Jackie Young with 30 and 10? Like, did y'all not? Did y'all not see that? Like, did y'all not see that?
Big shots, keeping the lead, being steady in the shit. Jackie played a big. Yeah, I would say her role last night was bigger than AJ's. Me personally,
Jackie Young is like, oh man, Jackie Young is one of the best. If you do a play of the game, it go to Jackie. Yeah, I have to 30 and 10. No turnovers. Yeah, that's what she do, man. She one of the best in the league, man, for a reason, man. Last night they lost Kelsey Mitchell to she made a post about it. It's a long word, so I'm not a doctor, so I don't know what
I said the video. I did a video on it. I forgot how to say it already.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know, but she was basically saying that whatever it was, she kind of felt like her legs felt numb, paralyzed for like 4 or 5 seconds, and she couldn't move her lower body. That's why they did the she was laying there for a minute. I was like, damn, like it must be bad. Cause like she was laying there for a minute, she couldn't get up. She ended up going to the hospital. But she's fine now. She's fine.
Yeah, thankfully.
We did see Odyssey Sims step up in a big way. I find it funny how agents talk about a special whistle, then all of a sudden Leah Boston just 5,000 in the third quarter, but that's neither here there. That's neither here there though. I don't know what.
Hey, listen. When you the MVP, you could do shit like that.
I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about, but
protect the product.
You're supposed to have a special whistle, but nobody should be. Nobody should be getting away with the level of physicality in the paint. Especially these elbows is insane.
Yeah, no disrespect Leah Boston, but she throws the most elbows in the league. I think they said the stat.
She want to come over there and give people hugs and shit. Nah, get out of here. Get out of here.
It's scary. I remember in Unrivaled, this is when I first realized, because I know people be talking about it was okay in South Carolina until, okay, first of all, If I would have seen this in South Carolina, I don't care if I'm covering the team or rooting for the team, I would have said something.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. The first time I seen it was when Alicia Gray, she did one of those elbows and it got Alicia Gray in the face and unrivaled.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so concerned for her. Like, I was like, oh, I hope she didn't lose any teeth. And that was the first time I really realized, I was like, all these elbow throwing, it's very dangerous.
Very.
Yeah, I think Andrea called it himself. I think they said Aaliyah Bolson has like the second most offensive fouls in the league. And I'm not surprised. I'm surprised she's not number one. I'm like, who got more than Aaliyah Bolson? Because you know how many offensive fouls that she could have? I don't know what's going on, but hey.
Yeah, but that was this matchup was low. I was like, it's a matchup of two different styles. Aces want to play a little bit half court. The Phee want to go up and down, track meet. So I was like, it could go 5, but I don't really see it going 5 because they're decimated. So once again, I said, it might be a sweep or maybe 3-1, whatever I said, you know. But and I'm going to 5. Winner takes all. I did think Indiana had a good chance of winning that game last night.
They did.
But no shit happens, you know. No Boston, no Kelsey Mitchell.
They
got
nothing to put their head.
It's like who left?
They got nothing to hold their head about. That's what I want to say first. Like, Indiana really then made this Cinderella season a real thing. Like, they had nothing to hold their head down about. They could go into the locker room. That's why they was all smiles after everything. They did a very good job. Stephanie White, congratulations. Like, good job. It's kudos to everybody in that organization. Definitely. And like I said, like, I expected this from them in the beginning of the season. I expected them to be on this route. But through all the trials and tribulations and still make it here and to take the Aces to game 5 to go to the finals and it come down to the wire in overtime.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. That game last night. Listen, even with Kelsey Mitchell going down, the Indiana Fever could have still won that game. I think it was like a 5-point game. It just kept going back and forth. The lead kept dwindling, and it's just like, listen, man. Shout out to the Indiana Fever for really just showing fight and grit, and shout out to Odyssey Sims. She almost single-handedly won them that game. They was giving her the ball like, yo, take me there. You know what I'm saying? And like, listen, the Aces, you know what I'm saying? They did what they needed to do. I ain't gonna lie. And now overtime, they made a lot of crazy shots. Jewel Lloyd with that shot in the corner.
Mel, me and Rob was watching the game together. Chelsea Gray was making some bullshit.
That last one she made when she drifted to the left, I said, yeah, it's over.
I told Rob.
That's what she was doing it unrivaled all winter. It was literally like Maureen Johannes off 1 foot shots. Crazy stuff.
I'm like, yeah, it's their time. I'm telling Rob, he's like, oh my God, this is It was Jewel Lloyd, it was Chelsea Gray, Dana. I think Dana Evans hit 1 too.
I don't even know. I just know Chelsea Gray was making some bullshit. That's all I
Jewel
know.
Lloyd and Chelsea Gray made 2. I'm like, nah, GG's. It's nothing you could do.
Back to back. Like, it's like back to back.
Yeah. And like, it wasn't even like she was having that much of a good game.
Mind you, Indiana was trying. They making Lexi Hall hit a backboard shot. They trying. They just kept it. They got, that's that championship medal, man. It showed up when it was time. You can't chalk it up to nothing else. When champions got their backs against the wall, they deliver, man.
Start hearing bullshit. You're right. Yeah, you start hearing bullshit.
Is it bullshit? Because she did hit 2. That's clutch.
But looking at that game, I wouldn't have expected.
Oh, for sure.
It can't be BS if it's like 1 and it's like a rainbow. Like, she hit it back to back.
Call luck. You need a little luck.
Or is it clutch?
Luck.
Listen, when you put this up, when you click this, ask, is that clutch or luck, man?
If I gave her $50 right now, she won't make it.
Ain't nothing on the line. Ain't nothing on the line. She won't make it. The stakes is different. This is when to go home.
Luck.
It's when to go home. If she don't hit those shots, they lose.
Luck.
They was double the Asia.
She was gonna say it was clutch.
Luck. cway is luck.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like how we mentioned earlier when we started this segment. Listen, Asia Wilson came to play. She balled out. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Aces is not winning that series without Jackie Young. If Jackie Young does not have the phenomenal performances that she had, the Aces were not winning that game because outside of that, nobody else. Even before that 3 Jewel Lloyd was just running up and down and you know, she made, I think she got a I think she went for the rebound and got knocked on the free throws. But
Yeah.
Jackie Young saved that series, and you can tell like they was giving her the ball like save me, because I'm not gonna lie. Even when Kelsey Mitchell went down, Asia Wilson just didn't look the same. She seemed very frenetic, sped up. I didn't like her shot selections where she's like fading back mid-air. It just seemed like something was off.
I kind of thought like maybe Natasha Howard was a better matchup defensively. I kind of started to see like she really couldn't attack. Man, like what happened?
I don't even hear her name, man.
Natasha Howard, she kept Asia in check the last.
She ain't doing enough. She ain't doing enough.
She got an 8 and 1.
She ain't doing enough. She too good.
Yeah, offensively, she did. Yeah,
she too good. She too good to. She too good.
But
man.
I felt like she did fight late in that game on Asia. She was really holding her ground and making Asia take tough shots. She definitely was. Mm-hmm. She had 35 up into that point and didn't score.
Yeah, true that.
I'm telling you, Natasha Howard, it looked like it was a better matchup defensively than Aaliyah Boston.
So that's your question.
It looked like Asia was determined to get her fouled out.
So let me ask you a question, right? So you will go into a game and say Howard. I mean, she is I think a 2-time DPOY or one time. Right. I don't know. 2 or 1. Yeah.
I know she made the defensive team twice.
Yeah, I think she got 2. I think 2 with New York. I think. I don't know.
Listen, I would the way the series was. You don't have to in the clock, right? I would have preferably had Aaliyah Boston being more of an offensive threat. I want to save you, and I'll have Natasha Howard guarding Asia Wilson. That's how I would have did it, because Aaliyah Boston is more of an offensive player than Natasha Howard. She facilitates. She can hit a jump shot. She can back down. She got a post game. Natasha Howard, majority of her buckets gonna come in the fast break. You feel me? So I would have basically had her as the Asia Wilson matchup, and y'all switch. But hey, hindsight.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Damn, who got a car? What the hell was that? Like a motorcycle going by. That's you? Oh.
All good.
You all good. So WNBA finals. We got Fever. I mean, we got Mercury. We got Mercury. We got Aces. What's our predictions? 7 games. We got 7 games now.
What you think, cway?
I'm trying to go against the Aces and the team I covered, but I gotta say, if AT came this far by faith to lose in the finals, I just don't believe that. I just ain't no way she came this far to lose. So I feel like for AT it's now or never. So I'm gonna take Phoenix. It's gonna go to the end, but I'm gonna take Phoenix. But if the Aces win, I'm never mad about it at all. But
definitely. Hold on, Rolly. So what's your like key matchup or key reason why you think the Mercury will beat the Aces?
AT wants it more. I don't think there's anybody on the floor that wants this championship more than AT. I think, and I saw her rally her team back from that deficit. Yeah, I mean the problem is though, is Satu going to continue her consistency? Is Ka going to continue her consistency? When you're talking about the Aces, you know what you're going to get from Asia and Jackie every night. You know what you're going to get from Chelsea every night. That even Alyssa is very consistent. You know what you're going to get. The X factor, no pun intended, is Phoenix. What are we going to get from them? Because if they exceed expectations, plus with how much they want it, it's them. But it's going to be close.
All right. I'm gonna go Phoenix as well. I don't know. Like I feel like I should do like some reverse. Yeah, I got Aces. Okay, I got Aces. Hopefully, because like everybody been going for it, been losing. So I got Aces in 6.
Aces in 6.
If sports guy want to be nice, Aces in 4.
Aces.
Oh,
if they'll be nice, but my real prediction, Aces in 6.
You trying to get the Aces out of there.
I think 6. I think 6. That would be maybe in Phoenix. I think so. Yeah, I give him 6.
I got Phoenix in 7.
7?
I got Phoenix in 7. I like the matchup I want to watch. I would like to see how it plays out. Is Satu. Like she's the like you said, X Factor. Like she's an X Factor. Like she's the unknown. You feel me? Like if we get what we supposed to get from Satu, they should win this series. We don't know what we're gonna get from Satu because she's just as big as Alyssa Thomas. She can knock down shots. She's a mismatch to everybody on the Aces. She's too fast for Asia. She's too fast for Nalissa. She's too big and strong for Jewel, Chelsea, and Jackie. She's a mismatch problem. They can't stop her. They can't guard her. If she comes to play, Phoenix should win this championship. So I'm watching Satu to see how she handles this, because if I'm the coach, I'm gonna tell her to be aggressive. They're too small. Get them in foul trouble. Make them go deeper to their bench. Wear them out, and then you start hitting shots. That's how I'm looking at that.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Satu. I don't know who she. I mean, I'm assuming she got
Smith.
Think
about it. Who gonna guard her? Like, I had to put a list on her.
I'm assuming she got Alyssa. Nah, but the thing about Alyssa, she's plays. She's bang bang. She wanna bang. Mm-hmm. Satu don't really want to bang. But so now it's like Satu, you got to bang this. She got to bang the series.
So glad that you brought that up. Do you think that the Aces are gonna actually feed Alyssa in that sense to like attack Satu, like bang on her? I don't think they're doing that. I mean, that's not their game plan.
They don't have to. Like she also rebounds. So like sometimes get off the glass. Sometimes hand there in a post. Like it don't have to be just always one-on-one. Because like she rebounds very well. So like I said, so now when the ball goes up, Satu don't want to bang.
So does Satu. She rebounds.
But she don't want to bang.
Man, listen.
She don't want to bang.
And don't. What? Listen. You and I know what basketball is.
Mm-hmm.
I know what a mismatch look like.
Yeah.
I think Satu can run Alyssa Smith off the floor.
I don't think. I don't know.
I'm being honest with you.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I'm being honest with you. If she play the way she's supposed to play, Alyssa Smith not gonna be able to play. She gonna be in foul trouble.
I mean, foul trouble. But I think she.
No, I don't mean like.
She been going crazy though.
Yeah. I think she can play Satu and foul trouble too as well.
Yeah, they cancel each other.
The way Alyssa's been playing. That's another X factor. If you've been getting with 1 foot twist layup, whatever Alyssa been doing, she's been doing everything.
I gotta see.
So
she banging down low. Satu don't want to get physical.
She been going crazy.
She want to get physical. She want to be finesse.
Yeah, because she likes to finesse too. Alyssa could do more banging herself. She likes to.
That's what I'm saying. She want to bang. She ain't gonna finesse.
Bang on she want. We gonna bang some threes. Face.
She gonna have to.
Man,
you gonna have to.
What's more, 3 or 2?
Let me tell you, if she go out there and shoot like 10 threes, they're gonna lose.
No, they're not.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose.
I don't want Satu settling for threes.
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose.
If she wants something, she doesn't need to be settling for threes.
They're gonna lose.
That's a bailout. And I feel like Satu and Kat are the same players.
And throw Ryan Howard. All the
and
same
Ryan
thing.
Howard's similar.
Same thing.
But Kat and Satu legit have size advantage over everybody.
They the same type of player. You 100% right.
They're the same player. Like natural talent, maybe like top 5 in the league, top 10 in the league. Yep. And when they're playing to their gifts, you can't stop them.
You can't stop them.
When they start settling for threes, the other team is like, thank God.
Thank God. Thank you.
Exactly.
That's what they do.
Made our lobby
good. She can't do that this series. Or she do what she gonna have. She can't let them know when she's doing it. She gonna have to settle for threes and take them, settle for the. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
mix it up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go Phoenix 4-2. And the reason I say Phoenix is because I feel like they're gonna get way more productivity from their supporting cast than the Aces. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very concerned with the Aces productivity outside of Asia Wilson and Jackie Young. I love Chelsea Gray, Hall of Famer point guard. She has not looked like herself in a while. That game against Indiana, she at the end of the day, she made the shots when she needed to, but that game would have been ended quicker if Chelsea Gray could have kind of made things easier for herself and the team. Listen, Jewel Lloyd, she cannot look as anemic as she has in the WNBA finals and expect to be able to beat that Phoenix team. Phoenix is loaded, right? Like like I said, Monique, rookie, she doesn't necessarily score the ball that much, but she locks up. Kalia Copper, Satu, 18, Natasha Mack, who's somebody that we haven't really spoke about enough. And like, even though she doesn't score that many points, she's a big that can play defense. She has good foot speed. You have Sammy Whitcomb. Phoenix they could go in so many directions. And I just feel like from what I'm seeing, Phoenix, they have players that can put the ball in the hoop more than the Aces. And the X factor to me, to be honest, is Kalia Copper. If Kalia Copper looks like Kalia Copper, this series could be possibly over in 5. I'm not going to lie to you, because I don't think nobody on the Aces can guard her. There's nobody that's quick enough to stay in front of her. Kalia Copper has a way of making contorted shots where you're like, good defense. And you're like, oh shit, she cashing them joints. So I feel like if Kalia Copper could get off to an early start, that's going to put a lot of pressure on the Aces. But even if Kalia Copper struggles or whatever, I just feel like Phoenix has more leeway because they can lean on players like Sammy Whitcomb to come in and produce, because I've seen Sammy Whitcomb damn near help that Mercury close out that game against the Liberty, hitting them threes. I think she had like 13. That pick and roll with 18 was that she was wilding. Sammy Whitcomb is a problem. I'm not high on what I'm seeing from the Aces. Like Megan Gustafson, great shooter, but respectfully, Phoenix ain't just gonna let her spot up and shoot. You might have to put the ball on the floor or do something. But even then, I just don't think the Aces have enough. Asia Wilson is gonna have to put on historic like 40 plus. Jackie is gonna have to put up 25 plus, because I'm not saying I don't believe in the ability for Chelsea Gray to put on a jeweler. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. I just don't see the productivity. I don't think they're a consistent enough team as Phoenix to where when it's time, the others on Phoenix is going to outperform the others of the Aces. And I think that's what's going to come down to. I feel like Asia Wilson, AT, I feel like Asia's going to do her thing. But at the end of the day, you need more than Asia Wilson. And Asia Wilson can't afford to, I'm not going to say disappear, but in certain times, not look like herself and expect for them to have a lead or for it to be close. Like, she has to be on from the jump to the end. She can't be taking fadeaway jump shots on AT. Like, you can't afford that. You could maybe do that against the Fever. You can't afford bad shots against Phoenix because they're going to run, they're going to make you play, and everything is going to be difficult. So you're looking at it. Yeah.
Benefit the Aces.
Yeah, I just think, yeah.
If it was like a 3-game series, we wouldn't know what would happen. 7 games does not benefit the Aces. I don't know if y'all caught a Mercury game up close, but the way they run you and run you off of screens, I feel like these folks out here, like, that's a pure workout. You done ran a marathon when you're done playing with them.
Exactly. Better come to play, man.
Marathon, and they imagine they run a marathon and getting punched like every second of the game.
And they strong. Yeah. And them screens you running off gonna hurt.
Gonna hurt. You gonna run the AT. You gonna run the AT. You gonna run an AT. You gonna feel it. You gonna be sore. You gonna be sore. But yeah,
solid,
Mel,
bro.
I like what you said. Yeah, I like what you said, Mel, because like this Aces team, they skated by a bad Seattle team off a Jackie Young putback layup. They skated by Indiana. That's bad
Seattle team. That's not a bad.
That's a bad Seattle team.
I'm gonna have to pause on that. That's not a bad Seattle team.
So you think they was good?
I think so. They weren't a bad. Bad is wild. So inconsistent.
They were.
I'll take inconsistent. I'll take inconsistent because we said that. We said that they good one day. They come to play. You see that starting 5 in the bench. They look amazing, and then one day they lose to the Sky. Like, we did say that. They're inconsistent.
A bad and very tired Seattle team.
They're bad.
Okay, but I mean, inconsistent.
They're talented. Tired. They have good individual talents, but as a team, they're not good. If you're at the bottom of the league, they barely made it. They barely made the playoffs.
That's because
I say inconsistencies. I'm not going to say bad.
I think the Liberty are inconsistent. They're inconsistent.
No, the Liberty were hurt. The Liberty were hurt.
By that measure, the Liberty were bad, and we saw the way they started. The Liberty
we were inconsistent,
the Liberty and Seattle started the same way. They're the same team.
Y'all ain't had no chemistry. Y'all ain't had no
We're way better than Seattle.
Same team. It's crazy.
Yeah, she bugging. We're way better than Don't ever damn Seattle. You crazy? Come on, man. They skated.
They went out bad.
We did go out bad.
Yeah, Seattle did not go out sad. I mean, they went out, but they didn't go out sad.
Seattle could have won that shit.
You went out. It don't matter. You went out.
How you go out mad? How you go out mad?
Like the Liberty.
So what you want a trophy saying? Oh, you played the hardest, but you lost.
No, but
here you go.
People remember that. Y'all went out.
You know,
yeah.
What happened in game 3? What happened in game? What happened in game 2?
Context
Seattle.
matters. Context
Only
matters.
thing we remember from that Liberty series is that Phee dropped 30 on one leg.
Y'all
only
defending
person to score in
champions.
the fourth quarter too. By the way,
Y'all
That's
defending
all you
champions.
remember.
And
Phee dropped 30 on one
Stewie's
leg.
the only
That's the only
person
thing
to
you remember.
score in the final fourth quarter.
Yes,
it was so bad that y'all fired y'all coach. That means something.
Nah, but she been with fired last year though.
No.
He said it. He said the GM said it. He said we think about doing it last year, but she won a chip, so we couldn't do it. So
that's okay.
But
that's neither here nor there.
Still, it was
We
were
inconsistent. We were inconsistent.
No, y'all were hurt.
One day we played good.
Not too much on Seattle. That's
Next day we played bad. But Seattle was just.
We ain't talking about no damn Liberty.
Yeah, we're not.
They vacationing. They vacationing.
I got on the Liberty, but we don't got to talk about them. Let's give a lot of Phoenix pieces. I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
They vacationing. Next, let's stay on topic.
Like I said, the Aces they barely skated by a bad Seattle team. A bad, inconsistent Seattle team. That sound better?
Right.
I'm crying.
Okay.
These are not my thoughts.
Yeah, I rock with Seattle. I rock with individuals on that team too, but I gotta call that like it is, you know. They skated by Indiana, and so like I don't see them skating by. I mean, I hope not, man. I hope
they
not.
say that because I think it's gonna be a good series. I think they match up well. I think it's gonna be a good series.
I think the difference will be DB, Sammy Whitcomb, Monique, the others. Like Mel said, the others. Besides the big three, we know what y'all gonna do. The others, Sammy, knock down shots. DB, are you gonna still play how you was playing? Monique, Monique. Whoever else? What's up? Westbell might come in. She's been solid. No solid when she get little minutes. As far as the aces go, Dana Evans, Chelsea Gray, who else be getting the game over there?
Leonard.
I mean, she don't get in though.
You don't think she gonna play this series?
They stopped playing her. Maybe, but
depends.
It seems like she fell out the rotation.
Maybe foul trouble or something, but if it's like no foul trouble,
put Meg in the rotation to shoot. She fell out the rotation.
Yeah, Meg, that's who. Hopefully, Kia Stokes gets some minutes because, like, I think she deserves minutes. Kia Stokes deserves minutes.
She's so sweet. I really like her.
Yeah, see, exactly right. I like her too. I love her game. Like, I love her game. But
Monique
but like,
gonna have somebody in the seatbelt.
Yeah,
but Monique gonna put. I'm telling. What I fear is they put Monique on Chelsea Gray.
No, that's a bad matchup.
No, they gotta put her on Jackie.
That's a bad matchup.
They had to put her on Jackie.
Chelsea got that big body. Chelsea got that big body.
I don't think this is a good matchup at all.
Yeah, she got that big body. Now, Dana Evans is good. Dana Evans is a good matchup because Dana is speed.
To be honest, I don't think she could guard. I don't think she could guard nobody. Jackie and Chelsea Gray is too big.
Monique is clamping somebody up.
Mel,
I don't know. Telling you,
too big, Mel.
Put her Kirsten Bell. We got Kirsten.
That's what you gotta put on. That's what you gotta put on.
Put on KP.
Don't waste her defensive talent. So no respect to Kirsten Bell.
Put on Jackie or Chelsea. Monique is a rookie. That's one.
Chelsea's too big, bro.
Two, Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young
too big,
are gonna get the whistle against her. They're gonna manipulate the whistle.
Chelsea Gray is bigger than a lot of players, but she still has been looking anemic. She's been bigger than a lot of her matches.
If you make the game simple for her, dump it down to her. That's simple.
We got a WNBA.
I don't like this matchup. To be honest.
For who, the Aces?
I'm not even sure. It's just lopsided on all sides. I mean, I don't really like this matchup for the Aces. I feel like the Fever should have been a lot easier for them. This matchup.
That's what I'm saying.
They barely get by teams.
It took them overtime without Aaliyah Boston on the court. You think they're going to play Phoenix?
Because this reminds me of how they look. Because Seattle, to me, is... I feel like Phoenix is a more refined, taller, faster Seattle. Like...
Taller? They got Malonga.
Like Seattle.
Everybody see Seattle?
I'm talking about across the board. I mean, look at the height across the board. Like 1 through Ka 6 feet, DB 6'4", Satu 6'4",
Westbell 6'3", Westbell
6'3", AT 6'2". Only person under 6 feet is
Monique.
Is Monique.
Yeah.
The whole squad can play at 3, 4, 5. I didn't even name their center. I have yet to name the center. So I don't know.
Westbrook coming in, slinging that thing. She let it fly. Shit.
And look, they have Kalani Brown on the bench.
Well, if they want to just put that in, like
she don't play and they're somewhat rested because they didn't play since when they won last week sometime, right? And the Aces been playing. The Aces been playing. They went to lift in every series, 3 games, 5 games. They're going to lift in every series, so they might come out game 1 on Friday tired as hell and probably get slapped.
And they have a lot of bodies that they can throw.
Or what about Phoenix being rusty? They ain't playing a while.
I'd rather be rested.
I believe in
I'd rather be rested than tired.
Aces just playing.
My concern is that, they have so many people that they can throw at Asia. It really will require Alyssa having a hell of a game, Jackie continue to play like how she's playing, and having a big game from Chelsea, and some of like the supporting cast. The amount of people that they can put on her, it could be AT, they could put DB, they could put Mac. It's just a lot of people that they can throw at her. I think Becky's strategy cannot be to force it to Asia and spread out. It's not going to work.
Yeah, not at all. Not being Aces 1-on-1 against AT, or that's not happening.
You can't go 1-on-1 way, because I've seen that, and that's why people keep saying, "Oh, Asia's missing the shots." It's because you start to miss the shots when you're forcing it. When when you're trying to get it into her, and it's not going to work. It's going to have to flow.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's gonna be a good matchup, man. We'll see how that goes down. Start game 1 Friday. We'll see how that goes down. In other news, Nafisa Collier had Twitter going crazy alongside some other drama going on, but besides the other drama going on, she had it going crazy when she came out her exit interview and basically questioned the leadership of Cathy. See, I had the video, but it's kind of acting funny right now, so I'm not sure if it's even going to play. I mean, I can see.
I think we see it.
You've heard the constant concerns about officiating.
You see it? All right.
Yeah, we see it.
The integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product we put on the floor is truly self-sabotage. Year after year, the only thing that remains consistent is a lack of accountability from our leaders. Sorry, I had to lock your mic up. The league has a buzzword that they rolled out as talking points for the CPA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth. That word is sustainability. But what's truly unsustainable is keeping a good product on the floor while allowing officials to lose control of games. Fans see it every night. Coaches, both winning and losing, point it out every night in pregame and postgame media. Yet leadership just issues fines and looks the other way. They ignore the issues that everyone inside the game is begging to be fixed. That is negligence. At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Cathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $60 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. In that same conversation, she told me, players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them. We have the best players in the world. We have the best fans in the world. But right now, we have the worst leadership in the world.
Pop it. On their knees.
She
on their knees.
Whole world got
rocked. Grateful. I gave her this plate. She only eating because I gave it to her. Yeah.
We're gonna let cway start it off here. cway, floor is yours.
Talking about this, I mean, first and foremost, shout out to Phee for her bravery, for standing on business, for doing what she didn't have to do. There's so many folks that even if they had the ability and the job security to do what Phee did, wouldn't have done it. And the fact that she was willing to stand on business, she held receipts for almost a year. Okay. She's been holding on to receipts for almost a year, stood on business and did it tactfully. And I just love that. I've seen a lot of people talk about timing. This was the perfect timing. This is the appropriate venue. The season is over. She came to this reunion. Someone said like Real House, Callie on TikTok said like the Real Housewives, when you come with your folder of receipts, she came to the exit interview with the folder of receipts. And honestly, I don't know how the commissioner is going to bounce back from this. And the unfortunate part is Cathy is still, she's the front face of everything that really is coming from the NBA. And that's the crazy part. Like Cathy's just the face of whatever Adam Silver in the NBA wants. But unfortunately, you know, you can't get too comfortable, too cocky. saying things that you ain't supposed to be saying, speaking about other players to a player in Unrivaled. She got too comfortable. In my opinion, it comes off very arrogant, very dismissive, her comments. And she's going to have to account for those. But, Cathy is just the tip of the iceberg. This fight, in my opinion, is going to lead to a lockout. If it wasn't clear before, it's very clear now. It's going to lead to a lockout. They think that they can wait these women out. And the women are saying, you can't wait us out. We got options. We got other leagues. We got money. We got sponsorships. You're not gonna play us like that. So I could say more, but I just want to start with that. I'm proud of her, proud of everything that she did. And it was necessary.
That I waited because I figured you was gonna play it. So that was actually my first time hearing it. And that was ridiculous. Like, it sounds like Cathy is running a dictatorship over there. And I 100% agree with cway. Like, y'all need us. Oh, what? I go get dogs barking.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, as a New York Liberty fan, like, I've been on here joking around about like not rooting for the Minnesota Lynx, and even sometimes just having playful like back and forth about Phee, X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third. But listen, man, as a player, like we all know, and Phee Sakhali is one of the best players in the world, and seeing her, talk the way she did, like Phee has definitely, she already had my respect, but this just took it to a whole nother level because the fact that she was able to, the courage and the confidence. Shout out to Phee. I like not like you can't just be like not everybody can do that. Even if you have a big enough voice, you know how much courage it takes to go to sit there and to directly speak about how the commissioner of they're lacking accountability. This issue's coming from the top. It takes a different type of leadership. It takes a different type of guts and bravery. So I want to shout out to Phee for being able to have the courage to be able to sit there and just elaborate and just expound on a lot of the things that's been going on. I'm not going to lie to you. When she was talking about how Cathy was saying players need to be on their knees and being thankful, and how Caitlyn whatever wouldn't have X, Y, and Z if it was for me. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, I was disgusted because in my mind, there's no making. You don't make something like that up. Like it's no way you can just be like, nah, that's fabricating. She's lying. Ain't no way you just make up some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Phee just, put it on the bigger scale and just basically is calling for action. Like, yo, like we're talking like we have issues with the pay, officiating. Like we have the leadership is terrible. It takes a different type of person to be able to be in that seat and do that. And I just want to show my love and appreciation for Phee. I stand by Phee. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the timing on this couldn't have been more perfect. This is literally like a mic drop. Everything will change because of the Phee Sakhali. Everything going forward, I feel like, hopefully, things get better in time. But I feel like everything good that comes from the W and for these women is going to come from that moment. And I just feel like, listen, and I've been seeing reports. There's no way Cathy could stay the commissioner. It's no way. It's no way. She can't stay. That's unacceptable on all fronts. And even her response, just talking about, I'm disappointed with Phee, but I'm still think what's best for the players. I'm like, yo, are you toned deaf? Do you have no idea how this is tarnishing your whole career, your legacy? You're giving the MVP award to Asia Wilson. You're giving the Rookie of the Year award to Paige, and it's just like, well, then we got to look at you very differently now because nothing that you say, like we questioning your integrity of the person who you are. Like it really got me thinking, like, yo, Cathy really a snake. Like she really out here not giving a fuck and just talking crazy behind these players' back. And just to say the stuff that she said, it just has me thinking like, damn, like it's important to stand on business and call these leaders out because when you give them all of this power and nobody's holding them responsible, they feel like they can do whatever that they want. Mm-hmm. Cathy just feels like, oh, like I ain't got to pay the players. I can just do it. But they don't understand how important and how big their voices are. Like change can happen. Like these women are galvanized. They stand behind each other and they're not playing around. They want what they deserve. And at this point in time, Cathy, she will not last another day. I don't even like. I'm surprised she hasn't resigned right now. Like it don't even matter. Like she got to get up out of there. But I say all of that to say, listen, man, I stand by Phee. Shout out to Phee. I can't imagine. Like it does. You like nobody could just do that. You can't like that takes a different type of guts. And I just want to show my appreciation to her because that's not something that you see every day. And I stand by Phee, and I'm with the players.
Yeah, man. Hey,
No, it was a lot, but
it wasn't.
When I seen it, I was like, she ain't say that. I was like, she ain't say that. I was like, there's no way there's no way she said that. But I'm like, she wouldn't lie. Like, there's no point of me lying about something that happened months ago. I'm like, nah, that's no way. But then I'm like, I always been on Cathy's neck because like I always thought she was a bad leader. Like she didn't capitalize. Like even from they gave you Caitlyn and Angel and all that stuff. Like I don't think she capitalized the right way even with that situation. Like. And I was like, yo, like I just don't like. She just seemed like very snakish to me, And it's like I don't think she has a relationship with the players. Like, 'cause I remember I think it was Sabrina. She was like, well, I can't get in contact with her, but I could call Adam Silver. There's really no kind of relationship between the players and y'all, and it all comes out. Boom, like she's talking about what's name bag. You wouldn't have it wasn't for me. Caitlyn and Paige and Angel, they've been rich before they even stepped into your league. Like they've been rich before you. So like your platform, cool. It's the W. It's the highest level of basketball. Yeah, okay, cool. But you acting like you did this. Like you out here making them. You didn't make them. You didn't make nobody. Like you didn't make. There's nobody you made. So you saying that like we should be on our knees.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy. Like I'm getting paid.
You're talking about women at 60K.
Yeah, I'm getting paid $60K a year right now, and I should be on my knees because you gave me a platform. Like fuck you, my fault. F you mean like I ain't like that, man. So I hope she better be going. I hope she's going.
I was about to say.
For next year. I hope she's going.
I was about to say. Even if they can't validate this conversation, right? Just the speculation of this, she has to be gone, right?
She gotta
go.
There's reports that she's going to step down. There's reports.
Oh, is she? Okay.
She put a little BS, little media train answer to that, but and that's my train of thought. Damn. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah,
it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I was gonna just ask. Well, what I was gonna say for the thing, but I was just gonna say like she running it like a dictatorship. Like I don't think Adam Silver. He comes off as a players commissioner. He's for the players. He actually takes, the what they call it, the Wnba, whatever, the president or whatever. He actually listen. He seems like he actually sits down, listen to their, whatever they got going on that they want to implement or change or wishes for the league and progressions for it. He seems like he sits down and has those conversations with the president of the National Basketball Association for the players. Cathy comes across after hearing that as strictly like, whatever I say, go. Y'all get what I give you. Whatever I put on this plate, be satisfied with it. And the league is advancing. The players are getting better. So shouldn't whatever you're blessing them with, shouldn't the blessings become better? Like, and she comes off like, well, I do it when I feel like it. And that's just, it's a cause for concern. And it's the reason why the league is hindered the way it is. Like, the league been around for so long and it's just progressing at a steadily rate. And to continue that, you can't have people in power like that just does not care about progression or the product. Because if you didn't have these players, you wouldn't have a product. You can't sell nothing without them. So if they was to lock out and sit down, what are you doing? What is your job at the end of the day? What are you the commissioner of if it's nothing to commission?
But that's the problem. She's really not a commissioner. She's just she's an agent of Adam Silver.
So her title is basically non-existent.
I mean, you can't serve two masters.
Yeah.
You can't serve two masters. And we're starting to see that. It's not just, look at the way the Mohican tribe are being treated. They can't even sell their team to who they want to sell the team to. They have to have the senators from the state of Connecticut vouching, saying that they're going to actually file, a lawsuit against them, against the WNBA and the NBA, if they don't let them sell the team to who they want to, because they're trying to control who buys the team, because they want to give it to the people with the NBA ownership. My problem with Cathy, even if Cathy steps down tomorrow, because she has those problems, as you just said, like she's not connecting with the players. Lena Deladon says she never called her to retire. Like the lack of people skills that she has, that's a whole separate issue. And that's part of the reason why I think she's not as liked as some commissioners. But that aside, even if she was the best Barack Obama shaking hands commissioner ever, she still works for the NBA and it has only prioritized their best interests with the teams that they're allowing in with the expansion draft, with how they want everything officiated, with the fact that they're fighting these women tooth and nail about the actual revenue share. That's not because Cathy cares. It's because Cathy is trying to, in my opinion, appease the people that she's working for. You cannot work for the women of the WNBA and try to make sure that the NBA and the board of governors are retaining the most amount of money as possible. Those things are a conflict of interest. And that is the problem. And if Cathy steps down tomorrow, they'll put somebody else up there that is working for the NBA's best interest. And that's what I'm scared about.
Yeah, I mean, they should
vote on that. Yeah. They should vote on who gets the position then. Or just let it be Adam Silver, since they all under the NBA umbrella anyway.
That's how I feel. I feel like if you got, and I'm not copping pleas for Cathy because what she said is out of order, ridiculous, and as a woman, saying women should be grateful on their knees and be grateful.
That's what I'm saying.
When you're a woman yourself who has climbed the ladder to be a top dog at Deloitte, you know what I mean? Like it always bothers me when women do this to other women. It really disturbs me more. But my thing is, let Adam Silver be the face of it. He's the one who needs to take the shots. This is all on him. Mm-hmm. Him and the other him and the NBA owners do not want to lessen their share to give the WNBA players more. It's simple math. If I go to you, Rolly, if I'm like, you know what, do what's right, give me a percentage of yours for equality. A lot of people are gonna be like, I love the equality for you, but you're not taking none of my money. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on right now. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah. Until they break away from the NBA, I don't know if they can, but until they're able to break that connection from them, it's gonna always be NBA.
Everything not to break that connection. Every single person that is letting in is building more and more connections, and it's all intentional.
The more owners you put from the NBA over there, now I got you. So so
the financials are not even clear. Y'all, Liberty. That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Do you think it's clear what money is going to the Nets and what money is going to the Liberty? That's on purpose.
No.
We won't know. We'll never know, probably.
Yeah,
until there's actual like a lawsuit and discovery.
Yeah, of course we'll never know. But we'll never know. No.
The players don't even know though.
Yeah, we'll never know.
That's scary to even think about. The fact that it's even in that predicament, it's like what's really going on behind the scenes. And I feel like we all know it's not being worked out and situated the way that it should. You know, they just hiding their dirt underneath the surface.
When I talk to players who are on the board of the WNBPA, and I ask them, have you guys seen the financials? And everyone's response is, we've seen the financials that they've shown us.
Yeah, that they've shown us.
But there's definitely financials that are not clear. And everybody has given me, for example, when you have teams like, and these are not the teams that were named, but I'm just saying teams like the Liberty with the Nets, how are you supposed to know whose money is going where? That's on purpose.
Yeah. Intention.
Yeah. So we'll see. It's going to be a important fall, winter, spring. We'll see. What's happening. You know, I think it's going to be a long fight. It's going to be a long fight. I just hope the players get what they they deserve, and that's all I really care about. You know, I don't want to lose women's basketball. You know, like
lockout is crazy.
It's in a good spot right now. It's in a good spot right now. We just want to go up. We just want to keep pushing it forward. And
what they want.
And all they doing, and they wait till they wait till when it's the biggest year. When wait till the biggest year to have this conflict, man. But we'll see how it goes, man. I'm just saying, Cathy lucky that Satu got a game to play because Satu would have whacked her too. Satu
would have pulled up on her. Satu would have pulled up on her for real.
Satu would have whacked her too, man. She lucky, man. Gino, let's get to Gino has comments about the physicality in the WNBA. Let's get to that.
And I've had a lot of NBA people, and a lot of former WNBA players tell me that that what goes on in a WNBA game is way more physical than what happens in an NBA game. Now, you go to NBA games in the playoffs. Well, it's maybe a different story, but I think on a daily basis, I think the WNBA game is not conducive to like great basketball. Okay, I mean, you can spin it any way you want. Well, there's more viewers, there's more that. That's great. That doesn't mean it's a better game just because more people are watching, supposedly. Right? You watched last year's final game between the Liberty and the Lynx. It was a horrendous game. The two best teams in the league. And what score was 20-20 at halftime or something crazy. People can't get open. People can't cut. The ball handler's getting, whacked every time they move. I just think that the way the game, and I don't blame the officials. Everybody says, these officials are bad. Those officials are good. If we had those officials, it'd be a better game. I don't think it's the people actually officiating the games. I think it's what's either in the rule book or what's accepted as this is the style of play that we want.
You heard the man say. I 100% agree with the man. I like. Don't get me wrong. I love physical basketball. I enjoy the Olympics, but it comes to a point where sometimes it's just too much. Grabbing, all this, like he said, scores 28-28 at halftime. We see players like, for example, Jackie Young, like she's getting slapped around, no call. John Quells, cause she's bigger, she's getting slapped around, grab, no call, and it's like it's hard, and then it's just hard to enjoy it. Cause nowadays a lot of leagues are going to basically more offense. We want to see more offense because it's more exciting for the fans. That's how you bring fans. That's why you got the NBA games where now scores like 120 to like 130. Football games, the quarterback, you even touch him,
gambling,
flag on you,
gambling it, go gambling in there.
And nobody really wants to see come to a game and halftime is 2020. Nobody wants to see that, man. It's not really enjoyable. I mean, we enjoy it because we're just naturally women's basketball fans. But like, if a new fan wanted to come to a game and he come to a game or she come to a game and at halftime they're wrestling and the score is 20-20. It's like, this shit's boring. I want to see freedom of movement. I want to see more of that. That's how guys like Steph and them able to get they shots off because freedom of movement. You can't what's it called? You can't like push me over my path, whatever.
Impede
my. So like, I agree with Gino. How do y'all feel about what he was saying about the physicality? And I think of course as well, like I said before, before I let y'all go, he said he made a point that the league is called this way because the league wanted this way, and that's very true. Like I said, the NBA when they wanted more offense, any little tap, foul, we ain't going for it. Freedom of movement, football, you touch the quarterback, whistle, 15 yards, we ain't going for nothing. We want to see more offense, and like he said, that's what the leadership, Cathy, whoever's up there. That's how they want it. They want to beat up on each other, and it's not good basketball. It's not good basketball. I don't think it sustains. Cause even with like Caitlyn, I'm not like she gets beat up a lot, and there's no calls. Angel Reese get beat up a lot, no calls, and it's like it comes to a point where like it's like, bro, everybody can't be wrong. If everybody saying like it's bad officiating because ABCD, we can't all be wrong. Somebody has to like listen to us and make a change to where it makes the game a better game, But like I said, go ahead, somebody whoever want to go.
I just want to throw this out there. The reason why I think they swallow the whistle a lot is because it's females, and they're already the stereotype of WNBA NBA is the WNBA is played by females, so you're gonna expect it to be a softer, cold game. So that's why I think they bite the whistle a lot. But at the end of the day, if you're a sports fanatic and you just want to watch basketball, offense is what you want to see. You want to see points. You want to see people scoring. You want to see the best players being able to be their best selves. Like, look at the one thing I noticed about, the WNBA, because I just started getting into it, is the field goal percentages. It's horrible. And it's not saying that the women aren't talented. You feel me? It's just that a lot of their shot attempts is being contested. They're getting fouled, and the refs bite the whistle. You could just look at the percentage and the numbers and look at analytics and see how sports gravitates to offense. Gambling coming out. You got people paying for season tickets. You got favorite players. You got all these types of revenue coming in for the game to be seen by more eyes. So you have to, fluff up that product. You got to encourage that. You got to make sure you keep advancing with the times. I just don't get why they tend to bite the whistle. And I think my analogy is because it's women. They want to make it, they don't want to make it seem as they're softer. So they want you to see the physicality that the women can bring as well. That's why I think they bite the whistle a little bit. Not saying it's right, but still, injuries and people not being able to be their best selves, people paying their money to come see them, it's not good for the game. And I think that's why sometimes the WNBA, it has a peak and then it goes back down. It's just too up and down. They don't steadily progress. So how do you steadily bring more eyes to the sport?
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with the standpoint of obviously I feel like this season I can recall so many plays where like this difference between a foul, and something being completely unnecessary. Like I said, if you were big, like I said, Jonquil Jones be getting hacked when she in that paint. This is not me calling out Aaliyah Boston, but Lord have mercy. Them elbows, she be swing. Aaliyah Boston has gotten into a lot of stuff this season because of them elbows. You know what I'm saying? Swinging her elbow around. I mean, I still remember that Connecticut and Indiana Fever game where Lord have mercy, Sophie Cunningham putting JC Sheldon in a chokehold and Kayla getting knocked to the floor. It's like WWE. And it was just like, all right, listen, I don't want to see that. Did
she finish that game with a black eye or something like that?
Nah, that was Lexi Holt. That happened later on. Yeah.
But it's like that.
Yeah, it's like that type of stuff, obviously, you don't want to see in the game. Like, I don't want to see that. What I will say is, though, I don't want us to lose the competitive nature of the game. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean if there's a lane, you just let somebody go in the paint and lay the ball up. Or if somebody is open for a three, you don't go contest. At the end of the day, and this is me speaking, I love the competitive nature of the game. There just has to be a fine line and a balance. So, if there's things going on in the game where it has the potential to escalate, that Connecticut Sun game and Indiana, you gotta call certain things earlier and set the tone. We're not accepting this. You can compete. You can hand check, you can do whatever, but we're not going to let it escalate to where there's fights being broken. There's been mad fights this season. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I don't like the fact that, for me, the WNBA, what I love most about the W is body movement. The people moving around. It's the art of just body movement and teammates working with each other to get to one goal. But at the same time, I love, if somebody going in the paint, I don't mind a little easy. I don't mind a little check. I don't mind that. So I feel like we just have to be careful to where it's yes, the game, yes, you want more offense, you want more scoring, you want more points on the board. But at the same time, there has to be a fine line. At the end of the day, these women have to compete. Listen, 144 slots. These women, they don't have the luxury of just letting they match up, get off, and do what they want. They gotta play. They gotta stop that person. Roster spots are scarce. It's not, you don't just come in the W. When you in the W, you gotta hold down that spot. And at the end of the day, if that means you gotta gut check somebody 1 or 2 times, I don't mind it. Don't hurt them, but compete. Play. That's what I feel. That's what I feel is gonna make the little gut. If somebody going to the basket, easy. Don't hurt them. But there just has to be a fine line of letting players do what they want, giving them the freedom, and also competing. We don't want to just see. I don't want to just see a whole bunch of. I want to see competitiveness. I want to see challenges. I want to see defense play. That's just me. I just think there needs to be a balance. I don't know how we get to that point.
Yeah, I heard Paige said. She said in college, I had to the fouls that I got away with the WNBA should have been fouled out in college. That's how different it is. But guys, anyway.
I was just gonna say, I think, just like I was saying, getting only at Cathy is kind of low hanging fruit. This whole thing with the refs is low hanging fruit, and that's the reason why Cheryl Reeves, it went over people's head when she said this is the look the league wants, is because, again, taking it back to the NBA running the WNBA, we saw that with the bad boy Pistons, and during that time, the NBA was playing defense, people were getting hurt, things like that. Then they legislated defense out of the NBA, and that's the reason why the NBA to me is as boring as it is half the time, because there's freedom of movement, people can do whatever they want. I think, to some of the points that were made, they don't want to go that route with the W because they don't want it to look like the NBA. Also, I believe because they're women, they know that you're not going to see the high flying, you're not going to see the windmill dunks, you're not going to, and so they feel like the only way to keep it, different and interesting and competitive is the knocking people out. Because I noticed when you saw Layla Lacan had the black eyes and Lexi Hall had the black eyes, it's front page on all the news and things like that. Twitter,
TikTok, all that.
Which makes me feel like this whole WWE flag football times basketball thing that the W has going on is the look that the league wants. Do I want it to be completely legislated out, taken out? No, I do not want it to look like the NBA. I hate the way the NBA's game is right now. I hate it. I literally hate it. But I am tired of seeing people get beat up, black eyes, this and that. I don't want to see that either.
Yeah,
they're going to have to figure it out because when you get to the finals and half of the things that went wrong is because people got beat up. I mean, I don't mind this Aces Phoenix matchup, but you don't like to say, oh, the asterisks on the Minnesota series because Phee got ran into. Asterisks on the Liberty because Sabrina whole toe was effed up. Somebody stepped on her toe. She taking charges. I mean, just so many people were hurt by the time they got to the playoffs. It just takes the fun out of it. Yeah. They got to find a middle ground.
They got to be middle ground. I think not playoff basketball. The Olympic basketball, how it was out there, that's like a fine line. That's a fine line. Yeah. They like get aggressive, be physical, but not too much. So it's going to take a balance, man.
They got to start calling more flagrants too.
It's going. Yeah, they got to call a lot. They got to call a lot.
I think they got to start calling more flagrants.
They just be letting shit go.
Yeah, that'll start preventing people from fouling so damn much. Oh, I got a flagrant one, and once them texts build up, oh, you missing games. When you missing games, you missing game checks. All right, chill out.
Yeah, man. I mean,
just set the tone from early. Yeah. Just said this. If you if Chicago is playing Indiana. Like early, like you just know
it's gonna be
what that comes with, so you have to just keep an eye out and just be like, all right, I'm gonna set the tone from over it. Like, yo, we not having that, so things don't escalate. But I just feel like a lot of the time they just let it play out and just be like, how did it get there? How did this happen?
Like, hell, Indiana and Chicago, you already know what that's gonna look like. So what are they saying upstairs? Don't call nothing. Yeah, knock Caitlyn down. Let Caitlyn get up and say some slick shit, and she get knocked down again. They want that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they want that Iowa against LSU moment. They want that moment. They want it back.
They fiending for something.
They want that.
They want it. They play like 5 times like the first couple of months. I was like, what the fuck?
Why y'all doing that to Chicago, man?
Come on, bro. Yeah, man. But see what the thing about it, like I can see it turning into the NBA some kind of because. The NBA, like, the money took off when they started just offense. The money just took off. Now everybody, back then, well, maybe like 10 years ago, when people was making like 20 mil,
that was like the high. Jordan was the savior. They were saying Jordan was the savior.
Now motherfuckers making 70 mil, all kind of crazy stuff. And the NFL, quarterbacks is making like 60-something mil. Like, so like, the money is where, like we as fans want to see, of course, defense, blah blah. But when little kids come to the game, they don't give a f about no physical. I want to see.
I want to see my favorite player.
23.
I want to see my favorite player make score.
Yeah, I want to see score.
The guy that sit there betting on the game. Oh, I need Caitlyn for 3 threes, or I need Caitlyn for 17 points. I need to see that. They coming to the game and they putting money on FanDuel, and they partner with the NBA, so I know the WNBA has hands in that. So to advance the league, you cannot stay stagnant. That's what That's why I keep preaching it. You can't keep staying the same if you want the game to progress. They're holding the league back. Like, we don't want to see everybody scoring 100 points. It's not even enough minutes in the game. Yeah, so but I at least want the averages to go up. I at least want more free throws. I at least want more overtime games. I at least want, the games to have big averages on the odds. Like, make people want to come to the game and watch the game.
Yeah.
Let other people on the bench, become better players. Have the opportunity to score more. Just let everybody eat, man.
I agree, man. I agree, man. This was a good episode, man.
Yes, it was.
We went kind of long. We couldn't. We're not even gonna do the game segment because, it's
10 o'clock.
Yeah, like 10 o'clock. So don't worry. We're gonna see where we're gonna have you back up here because we gotta get you in this game segment. Our new game segment.
I saw it. Look. What's facts or?
Yeah, facts is facts. Yeah. So we're gonna get you up on there.
That's a New York thing.
Yeah.
Facts is facts.
Yeah. So
that's so New York.
Don't worry. We're gonna get you next time. The final should be done maybe like a week or two. So
Saturday.
Maybe. Yeah. We're gonna get you back up here. We're gonna do it. Hopefully you win. Hopefully you win. But
regardless, if AT win, I win. If the Aces win,
I'm happy either way. Yeah,
I'm low key I'm chilling. I've been chilling all playoffs.
I'm
just observing.
Yeah,
it's a good feeling. I ain't traveling nowhere. I'm just watching.
I respect it. I respect it. But thanks for always showing up. Always showing love.
Vibes is always immaculate.
Yeah.
Vibes is always immaculate.
Really appreciate you 100%.
I might need a lawyer. Yeah. I might need a lawyer. See where I might need a lawyer.
I did take the bar in New York, but I never finished the process.
But we're not gonna tell him that. We're not gonna tell him
that.
Okay. Like, subscribe, and share to the pod.
Hit that bell.
Appreciate y'all. Yes. Appreciate y'all that always tune in.
cway, thanks for always showing love.
Follow the lovely cway.
Glad to have you back. It's been a minute. I was just saying before, I was like, damn, we had cway up here since like the beginning of the season.
That's what it felt like. Yeah.
So
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Because you've been busy. You've been doing your media thing. You've been clocking Chicago Tea.
I'm chilling now.
Yeah. You've been clocking Chicago Tea.
Chill mode.
You've been going viral all the time. Every time I flip my phone on IG, I see cway all the time. So
you got social in the frenzy.
So you doing your thing, and like that, we out of here.